In order to get started today, we need to connect to the wireless network at Fishers High School. Please know that all students connect to HSE Corp. This is done differently depending on which device you have. So teachers, please be sure to pause this video at any time you need to ensure that your students are getting connected. The first thing you need to know is that your username and password did not change from last year. It has stayed the same. It should follow the formula of 5 letters from your last name, 3 from your first, followed by 3 digits, which are usually zeros. Your password, unless you changed it, should be capital H, lowercase s, lowercase e, followed by your 6-digit ID or lunch number. We will start by connecting iOS devices. These are Apple devices, MacBooks and iPads. In order to connect your MacBook, you need to click on the Wi-Fi icon in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. On an iPad, you need to select the Settings app, then General, and then click on Wi-Fi. You need to select Corp from the list of networks that appear. You will then be prompted for a username and password. This is exactly what we mentioned at the beginning of the video. The 5 letters of your last name, 3 of your first, and then the 3 digits, which again are usually zeros. Your password will be capital H, lowercase s, lowercase e, followed by your ID number. Please remember that there are no spaces in your password, and this is case sensitive. You may be asked to authenticate the network. You can do so simply by clicking on Continue. You should note that your Wi-Fi icon is now bold, which means you have successfully connected to HSE Corp. Let's move on to our Windows devices. If you have a student rental device, it should automatically be connected. However, if it is not connected to the network, you can follow these steps as well. The wireless icon is in the lower right-hand corner on Windows devices. Simply slide down and click the arrow that looks somewhat like a carrot and select the Wi-Fi icon. On a Windows device, you cannot connect directly to Corp. You have to go through Guest in order to get to Corp. So please do not select HSE Corp on your Wi-Fi list. Select HSE Guest. After you select Guest, you will see this splash screen that appears. You will then, if you read, see that you need to click on the second click here. Do not, please do not complete this form. You will be taken through the configuration wizard. Just click on the Start button to begin. The Aruba Quick Connect profile should automatically load. If it does not open, you can select Open when done by clicking on the upward pointing arrow next to the title of the file that is loading. You should get a pop-up screen asking you to run the Aruba Quick Connect. Please do so. Sometimes you are also notified that the Aruba Quick Connect would like access. This is not downloading anything to your computer. It is simply running it for this moment alone. So click OK and then run. The configuration wizard is ready to get started, so just click Next. Now you enter your username and password. Again, this is 5 letters of your last name, 3 from your first, followed by 3 digits, which are usually zeros. Your password is that capital H, lowercase s, lowercase e, followed by your ID number. Remember, no spaces, and it is case sensitive. If you have a Chromebook, you go directly into your Wi-Fi settings on the device and make sure that you have this screen. If you don't, you may have to select Advanced. In the EAP method field, please make sure you select PEAP. Phase 2 authentication should be automatic. You do not need to check the server certificate. You can leave the subject match blank. There is no user certificate installed. Your identity is different. In order to get connected to our HSE Corp network, you need to type HSE / then your username. Your password is the same, capital H, lowercase s, lowercase e, followed by your 6-digit ID number. We recommend that you check the Save Identity and Password box to save you time. Then you should be able to connect. If you have continuing issues connecting to the Wi-Fi, please feel free to visit the Tech Center, which is now located in the Fishers High School Library Media Center. Thank you. Now we need to be sure that you can access your schedule in Skyward. Teachers, feel free to pause this video at any time to help students. The easiest way to access Skyward is to go to our district or school website. You should see the Skyward link in the upper right-hand corner. Your login ID for Skyward is the same as your username for the school Wi-Fi. However, if your last name has less than 5 letters in it, you need to add spaces to account for the difference. Your password is the same as it was last year, or whatever was printed at the top of your schedule at registration. If you have forgotten your password, that's all right. Simply click on the link below the sign-in and you will be prompted on how to reset it. Once you're into Skyward, hit the plus sign towards the left-hand margin to access your schedule. You will see Schedule towards the middle of the menu. You should see your most current schedule in the Term 1 column that is highlighted. Be sure to follow this schedule today and work with your counselor next week to remedy any problems. Downloading the Skyward app to your phone or mobile device will give you quick, easy access to your grades and course information. Being able to access Canvas will ensure a great start to your school year. The easiest way to access Canvas is to go to our school website and click on the Canvas link in the upper right-hand corner. You can also type hse.instructure.com in the web browser. You may be prompted to authenticate your account. Remember, your student email is your username followed by @hsestudents.org. Once you are in Canvas, you will see your dashboard. These tiles should be the courses that you are currently enrolled in. If you do not see your course, navigate to the left-hand margin and click on Courses. You should notice a pop-up menu. Look towards the bottom for All Courses. Click on that. From this list, you can highlight the stars of the courses you wish to see on your dashboard. You may also unhighlight the stars of the courses you do not want to view on your dashboard. If you do not see your course in Canvas, please have the teacher of that course fill out a help desk ticket so we can remedy this problem quickly. Hamilton Southeastern Schools has provided access to Office 365 for every one of their students. This allows students to do work using the Microsoft tools anywhere on any device. To get started, all you need is an internet-connected device and a web browser. After opening any web browser of your choice, you go to office.com and you will see the sign-in screen. You will be prompted to sign in. You will use your email, which is your username, 5 letters of your last name, 3 of your first, and 3 digits, which are usually 0, followed by @hsestudents.org. You will then be prompted for your password, which is capital H, lowercase s, lowercase e, followed by your ID or lunch number. Remember, this is case sensitive and there are no spaces. You need to be sure to select OneDrive from the application list. This is where all of your files are stored in the cloud, meaning an off-site server. You will have access to these documents on any device that you have internet access after you log into your Office 365 account. When using the online application of Office 365, you can see the menu of programs from any one program by clicking one of the 2 options in the upper left-hand corner. Every student has a school email that can and should be used for school projects and communication. Remember, your school email is your Skyward name key followed by @hsestudents.org. You will be using the Outlook Mail application to access your school mail. If you would like to download the Microsoft programs to your phone, laptop, tablet, or home desktop computer, you can through Office 365. The downloaded applications are more functional than the online versions. This should probably be done on your home Wi-Fi instead of at school. If you have any questions, confusions, or technical difficulties, feel free to stop by the Fishers Library Media Center and get some help. Every student is responsible for knowing the content of the Fishers Student Handbook. This can be found on the Fishers High School website. Scroll down to the bottom and click on the link provided.